Some days just make me say oof. I like that word, oof. Very French. Oof. An exclamation. French exclamation. Yes, so today was another one of those days where we get paid for finishing our term plans by them giving us non-teaching hours in which to finish them or do whatever we like in that time. So being as all my term plans are done and accepted, I had free time, which I used for the most part to mark the book reports. So I'm down to just, I think there are only 2 left. I'll finish those tonight, this afternoon. Going very well. I had only one student who didn't come last week. We didn't know about it. That class only started at 10:30. So he said, oh, what should I do? I said, well, your book report isn't done. Why don't you work on it? That's what I'm doing. I mark it. Book reports. So you might as well finish your book report. And he said, yeah, sure. So he quietly sat there and worked on his book report. And I puttered away at my marking. They're not that easy to mark, and I like doing a good job of it, so I did that, and everyone left me alone and let me do my work because I looked busy, and I was. Really cold today, well, relatively cold because we've had, somewhat warmer weather. So right now, minus 11 feels like minus 21. What was it this morning? I think it was minus 14, minus 15. I don't actually know how low it went. But it really felt cold. Maybe just the contrast between being warm lately. But there was a chill, especially in the classroom, which hasn't felt cold all winter. Felt when the door was open to the hallway, which is not heated, it felt cold. So I had to close the door and keep the heat in. And of course, short day, you don't get done what? Because I forgot about the shorter day and didn't put it into my plan. There was too much information and I didn't get done what I wanted to get done. So it felt, incomplete. A memory like a sieve, you get, stuff that comes out of sieves. I don't know what that meant. Don't laugh at me. My afternoon class went fine because there was no shortness to that class. And then I got home and it was all as usual. I grabbed my coffee here. Usually when I get home, I get the rest of the coffee that my husband made in the morning for himself. So he drinks 2 cups and I get the rest of that, which is also what happens in the morning. I get the remains from the night before. That's all good. It usually tastes just fine. But today, his friend, his buddy, his oldest amigo, showed up, and this guy is just annoying. He finds them annoying, and he's a big, fat, slob, oaf type person who has problems and tries to clear them up by talking with my husband. So anyway, my husband had finished was working on his second cup and offered his friend the third cup, and his friend was working on it, and then my husband was making a new pot of coffee so that I would have my coffee when I got home, whereupon the friend poured the rest of his coffee into the drain, said that's stale, and had the first cup of a new pot. That was awfully rude. I could have had a whole bunch of coffee. No, it was just awfully rude. I just thought that was, like, why doesn't he bring his own coffee if that's what he thinks? That coffee was not stale. That coffee had been made fairly recently. That's how we drink coffee. If you don't like it, bring your own. We like Tim Hortons coffee. Contribute. The tiling looks wonderful. It's beautiful. Bathroom is coming together. Slowly but surely. That's it. That's my day. So, I appreciate the short days because, holy smokes, I wouldn't have gotten my marking done so easily if I didn't have it. But, I don't know. I'm just, bitching for the sake of bitching, I think. I don't have anything to bitch about. What am I doing on here? I have nothing to bitch about. My sister-in-law sent me an email that she was heading out for Arizona today with her boyfriend. I think they're driving. Yes, they're driving. They're driving. What did she say? They're driving they are driving ba-dum-bum-bum. Cadillac Escalade. A white Cadillac Escalade. We have a license plate, and we have her boyfriend's cell phone. And of course, we have, I guess her cell phone doesn't work there, so we got his cell phone. And they're going to be in Apache Junction, Arizona. I guess his sister has a house there. And they're going visiting. She spends some time in Quebec. She works in Montreal teaching. Pretty good. I guess she's a regular teacher and gets a regular teacher's pay. Hey, I can't complain. I get paid more than I did at my job before, without the driving, an hour both ways at inconvenient hours. So, not complaining. Anyway, I shouldn't talk anymore. I don't have much more to say. So I will talk to you again. I'm going to go watch more videos. See you guys.